know. It sucks. All right. Time to be alive.
Okay.
Wait, okay, so inhale the good shit. Exhale the bullshit. Bullshit. And that being said, welcome to Pizza Bear and Life. Yay! Da 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 da.
We do need music.
We do, and it's coming. Like, there's so many things coming, including an announcement at the end of this episode.
Which means you have to watch the whole thing.
Which means you have to watch the whole thing. Or just, fast forward to the end. But please don't, because this is going to be a good episode. So, just for sake of order, as you all know by now, hopefully, I'm your host, Roxy Freefall, and right next to me is my co-host, Cherry.
What's up?
Hey! And we are here to tell you how to live your life, in addition to drinking some, hopefully, really good beer, because last month... Highly disappointed last month. Yeah. We're still crying about it. That's what happens when, you put something out there, you say it's one thing, and it's not. That is something I really get pissed off about. So, but that's pretty much it. That's all we'll say about last month.
Yeah.
So, that being said, like I said, at the end of this episode, we do have a special announcement, so please stick around to the end for that.
Very exciting one.
Very exciting. Very exciting.
Yes.
So, but before any of that, it wouldn't be Pizza Beer and Life if we didn't have the beer. So I'm going to let Cherry take this one on to tell us about our beer for this month. So,
all right.
What do we have?
We have... Yes, I made it funny because of my name. But it's by Abbey Wood. It is Sweet Cherry Pie, a fruited sour ale.
It's taking everything in me not to sing more.
Start singing? Yep.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Sweet Cherry Pie, yeah.
Just don't expect me to get on top of a bar.
Wow! I will pay money if you got on top of a car. That would be good.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you get enough of these in me, maybe.
So, all right, so Sweet Cherry Pie.
By Abbey Wood, which is here in Baltimore.
Right.
On Shannon Drive.
Right, so we had no idea they existed. So, huzzah, Abbey Wood. Right? Yeah. We're going to have to go pay you a visit if this is good.
Yeah, exactly.
We have no idea.
That's the biggest question.
No idea.
So this is part of their Vice series where they are making these higher ABV sours that taste like your ordinary, like everyday dessert kind of. Like
okay.
They have a caramel apple. Mm. They have a red velvet cake Vice.
Okay, so I'm very curious about the red velvet cake.
Me too.
I'm curious about that one if that one's a stout, because if that one's a stout, then
they're all sours.
Oh, they're all sours.
Mm-hmm. The Vice series is all fruited sours.
Okay. I don't know how I feel about red velvet cake sour. But that's a whole nother episode entirely.
Yeah.
Whole nother episode. So, all right. Well, let's see. Did we mention
7.3.
7.3% in a sour ale.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hold on to your hats.
Hold on to your hats, kids, because sours usually are not that high. Sours usually clock in like 4.5. 4.5. Yeah. So, all right. Let's see how this goes.
All right.
So, all right. Well.
Okay. Let me grab Harley real quick.
There you go. And I have Wonder Woman again. Harley. Wonder Woman. All right. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. All right.
Okay.
So, cheers.
Yes. Cheers.
Cheersy.
Here we go.
Up, down, Oh, shit.
Whoa!
Holy...
Whoa, that's good!
Holy shit!
That's really good!
Oh my god! Like,
wow.
Oh my god. God, there's so much going on. But, like, I'll say this. It is a sweet cherry pie sour.
Yes.
Like, well, fucking
And it said followed
done.
by hints of pie crust, and you get that.
And you get the fucking pie crust.
Bravo. Abby Wood.
Holy shit, that's good.
Wow.
So here's why it's good. Like, first off,
Whoa.
First off, most importantly, it's what they say it is.
Yes.
Like like
it literally tastes like
huge
a cherry
to me.
pie.
Like it tastes like what they said it was. Okay.
That's incredible.
That is incredible. So, all right, let's get to the technical stuff, right?
And it's not like super bitter, which I
Right.
actually very much like when sours are, but
Yeah.
sometimes they can be like a little bit too much, and this is not.
This isn't. So
It's very pleasant.
It is very pleasant. It is a sour. It does have sour quality to it. There is a slight hint of like tanginess to it,
Right.
but it's not overtly powerful. And the
Right.
other thing that I was concerned about with it being a 7% and a sour beer and also sweet cherry pie, I was concerned that it was going to be too sweet, almost like drinking cough syrup, and it's not like that at all.
No.
It's incredibly bright. And that's the first word that comes to mind is bright. Like it's really crisp, really bright. I would go so far to say I wouldn't label this as a summer beer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But more so a spring beer. Like just that kind of in between.
I was kind of going for that tonight.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Well, huzzah.
Yeah.
But no,
Whew.
shit, that's good. Holy hell. I'm gonna hold up the can one more time so you can all see. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Definitely give it a go.
Yeah. Oh
It
my
is
God.
worth it.
Now I want to try the red velvet.
Yeah.
I want to try them all. It's like
Abby
Pokemon.
Wood.
It's like Pokemon. I need to catch them all.
Yes.
Abby Wood. And where the hell?
It says Baltimore, Maryland on
I
Shannon
know.
Drive.
But where the frig is Shannon Drive?
You can get these. They have them. They have it at on tap at some of the, maybe not on tap, but at some of the bars downtown.
Okay.
So Max's Tap House was one.
Oh, okay.
What is it? Wiley Gunter's?
Okay. So like Fells and whatnot.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. Well, Max's
No,
usually
that's not
has a
Fells.
pretty wide range of
Yeah.
sours.
Yeah, they
that
do.
They have. So
Oh my God, that's good.
it's really good.
Seriously. Sorry, we're gonna have a moment here, because the past few have been kind of like, here and there. This first one in a hot second, that's been really, really good.
I need to take one home to my sister. She's gonna love this.
Of course, absolutely. So, huzzah! Yeah, it contains lactose, natural, and artificial flavors. So, yeah, I think that's what the balance is the lactose, but. Not
It's
sure.
very good though.
It is. It's excellent. So
It's very dangerous that it's
Yeah.
7.3.
oh yeah, no, like that's the other problem. It's nice and crisp and light that you can definitely like knock one of
Yeah.
these suckers back and you're done.
Yep.
Woo! Pardon. Well, hold on. I'm gonna take one more sip. Ooh. Holy crap. Well, Abbey Wood Brewery here in Baltimore, Maryland. We salute you. Well done.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 indeedly do
10 out of 10 for sure.
Yeah. So, all right. So now that we've taken our time with the beer, which is really good, we'll just go to our quick questions, where you get to know us just a wee bit better. So, first question is, how old were you when you had your first celebrity crush, and who was it?
Shit. Probably the Green Power Ranger. From the original Power Rangers.
How old were you?
Probably about 8.
Aww. So 8, the Green
Forget
Power
what
Ranger.
his name is.
I was gonna
His
say
name was Jason in the show.
yes,
And then he went from the Green Ranger to the White Ranger.
Yeah,
Yes.
he did, and he passed away this
Recently.
year too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sad. Yeah, no, I was crushing on. I think it was the hair. with that one.
Yeah.
At least, for me.
The 4 man buns were cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and then they got just silly. So, all right.
I had one.
So mine...
Did I ever tell you that?
What, you had a man bun?
Yeah. I had, literally all of this was, shaved, and this was super long, and I used to pull it back.
Shut the front door.
I swear to God.
I can't see that.
I could probably pull it.
Again, you were talking about putting on a wig for this thing, and I'm like, I can't see it.
Yeah.
I can't.
It wasn't, super long, but I could show you a picture.
All right. I'm now we all want to see a picture.
Yeah.
So, alrighty. So mine's, I think, for me it's pretty obvious. I think I was around 5, and it was Prince.
Okay. Right on.
I mean...
Why not?
He was a sexy motherfucker.
Yeah. Sex, love, and rock and roll.
Yeah, I mean, he was a sexy motherfucker. Sexy motherfucker. Now, granted, I was not singing that when I was 5. Obviously.
Right. Well,
however,
probably not.
But yeah,
maybe to yourself quietly.
No. No, I'm old enough to remember that song did not. Sexy Motherfucker didn't come out till much later. No, that was the Raspberry Beret time frame.
Gotcha.
So I wanted a Raspberry Beret. But yes, Prince. Prince was my first and will always be my celebrity crush. So, alrighty. Next question. What is your go-to guilty pleasure?
Probably during Christmas time, Hallmark movies. Not gonna lie. It was also a time where I would.
Are you going to move to the? Are you going to quit your job and move to the country and open a farm and find a farmer and fall in love?
Hot enough. We used to sit and watch them with my grandmother.
Oh, okay.
So.
Oh, now I can't. Oh, see.
Yeah. Now you can't make fun of me.
You ruined my good time. God damn it.
So this was the first year that we watched a bunch without Graham.
Aww.
And I just remember we're watching this movie. It's me and my sister.
Right.
And I know I'm teary-eyed, and I look over at her. I'm like, I'm not crying. You're crying.
Oh.
And then we both start hysterically laughing at each other because we're both crying.
Aww.
So, yeah. But that is my go-to guilty pleasure during Christmas time.
That is your...
Other than that, I don't really know.
No, I mean, I'd say that's a pretty
good one.
That's a pretty good one. As I just snorked. I know. It's freaking cold. Might get so... Depends, right? I went, hey, Petey. So, I mean, I have so many. I'm just trying to think of the top one, right? Because the obvious answer is cheese, but it's not guilty pleasure. Everybody loves cheese and pizza, and Fat Kid Day, So, yes. For those who don't know, Fat Kid Day is when you just take a day and you do nothing except sit on your couch, watch stupid-ass movies, and eat the entire contents of your fridge. So, that is Fat Kid Day. But, go-to guilty pleasure. I'd have to say John Hughes movies. If we're going with guilty pleasures, John Hughes movies. So, what I mean by that is, just sitting and doing a marathon of Pretty in Pink, Say Anything, Some Kind of Wonderful, that has to be in there. You are not a fan unless Some Kind of Wonderful is in your library. Cameron Crowe movies too. Singles, Almost Famous.
I love Almost Famous.
Oh yeah,
such a good movie.
Almost Famous is fantastic. Mm-hmm. So really, it's I would say maybe I won't limit myself to just John Hughes movies. Maybe it's just those nostalgia 80s and 90s, coming of age films if you want to get really technical about it. So, you want to go with guilty pleasure? That I will say that. Or, 90s hip hop and R&B.
Oh, okay.
That's the other one. So, yes.
I can get behind that one.
Yes. But yeah, I'd say that's pretty much it as far as that's concerned. This beer is really, really good.
It's so good. Oh my god.
Dear God, it's good. Okay.
Please don't chug it. Please don't chug it.
I know. I want to.
You'll see me on the floor by the end of the show.
I know, right? All of a sudden, where's Cherry? No. All right, main questions. Little main question dance. Main questions, where we get to tell you how to live your life. That was awful, and I apologize.
It's okay.
Okay. So this first one I stole from one of my favorite advice columns, Washington Post's Carolyn Hacks. It's really, I really like this question because I experienced it. I'm going to caveat this before reading it by saying it's something that I tend to go through and I tend to try to work on myself. So I thought this was very timely for the occasion. So I'll just get right back into it. How do I stop a longtime friend from giving unwanted advice? Asking her to stop has... Yes. Asking her to stop has not worked. I cannot tell her anything that's on my mind or any experience I have had, no matter how large or small, without her interrupting and pointing out what I did wrong or how I should proceed. I get angry at her during pretty much every phone call. Is it time to end this friendship?
Yeah, that does require a drink real quick.
Right.
Oh man.
All right. I'll start by asking Cherry what your initial thoughts are, because you know me.
Yeah.
If I get started, I won't shut the fuck up. So
with this one, yeah, I can see that.
yeah. So I want to hear what you have to say about this, and then I'll chime in.
Okay.
So
my first thought was the ending question is it time to end this friendship? Mm-hmm. I would say no, but distance is probably required. If it's a long-term friend, you don't want to just like automatically cut them off.
right.
But maybe like getting some distance between you two.
Yeah, that arm's length.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where maybe then when you do see each other, it can like be a little bit more surfacey instead of always getting down into like the nitty-gritty of things.
Right.
And then like maybe at that point you can have like a decent friendship where you're just hanging out, having a good time, talking about random shit instead of always like feelings this, feelings that kind of thing.
Right.
That was my first.
That's your first takeaway from that. No, I agree with that 100%.
I never like to just own, like, I don't ever like to just be like, well, I'm just not going to be that person's friend anymore. Right. It just seems so, like, harsh.
Yeah.
It's like, we all have flaws. I have flaws. Mm-hmm. I have plenty of them.
Yeah. I mean, because at the end of the day, you're friends with this person for a reason.
Right.
Right. So it's I look at it as reaching down into your core and remembering those reasons why you were friends with them in the first place. And, excuse me.
It's cherry pie, man.
Yeah, I know. Whew. But is it time to end this friendship? No, I wouldn't say that straight out of the gate.
Yeah.
I don't think so. And also the answer, I think, more importantly, the answer to that question is, how much are you willing to do the work you have to do for the friendship? Knowing that this person has this tendency to give unwanted advice and you don't like it, right? How much do you want to stay and work on that relationship knowing this about that person?
Yeah.
Right? Because if you do decide that, yes, I'm going to be friends with this person, and I do agree. Create some distance, put them at a little bit more arm's length than you normally do. But it's also, that takes work on your part as well. It's not really easy to all of a sudden have somebody who was like in your life so much and then all of a sudden put them at an arm's length. That takes work. So it's a matter of, if you want this person in your life, do you want to do the work to put them in the place that you want them to be?
Yeah.
Right? So there is that. So being that we said, is it time to end this friendship? No, the next question is, how do you manage them giving you this unwanted advice? And my answer to that is just to be upfront with them. If again, going back to, is it time to end this friendship? No, you want to remain friends with this person. Well, then you need to come out and tell them that the next time they do it or whatever, just say, hey, it could be very simple as, I'm really just looking to unload on you. I really, or as I like to say, I know Cherry's experience, she said it to me. I have said it to other people. I just need to word vomit for about 5 minutes. I need to get this out without you saying a word. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Right? And so if they're your friend, they'll honor that. And if all of a sudden they say, well, I think you should do this, you can tell them, well, I think you should also go fuck yourself. I didn't ask. Right? Maybe not as harsh, but just tell them flat out. Like, I'm not looking for advice on this. I'm just looking to tell you about my experience. And just say, look, I know, you really want to give advice. And when I want your advice, I will ask for it. Because I think a lot of times, and I fall into this pattern as well, where somebody's telling me about what happened with them, and automatically I think, or I say, well, this is what I think you should do.
Yeah. And
they weren't, and then I recognize, oh shit, they weren't asking for it.
Yeah.
It wasn't my place to do that. Right. So there's a time and a place for advice. And, unfortunately, this person probably just doesn't realize what they're doing too.
Yeah.
I think that's the other thing is give people the opportunity to recognize their own, I don't want to say faults, but it's more their own patterns that they may not realize themselves. They may not realize that they're like this and that you don't like it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it just takes somebody to be honest with them and say, hey, I really don't appreciate when you do this. When I want advice, I'll ask for it, but I'm really not looking for advice right now. And I know that's hard for some people to do.
The approach is definitely very important.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mm. But yeah, it falls
I
under...
agree with you there.
Yeah. I mean, it falls under two things. Do you still... And I feel bad for this person. They automatically, they went right to, it's a time to end this friendship. Obviously, that might answer my next question is, decide, do you want to be friends with this person? If you're asking the question, should I end my friendship with it? Obviously, there's a part of you that...
Already thought about
it, which is a shame because if they were really your friend, that wouldn't be a question.
Yeah.
It's more of, if you want to be friends with this person, it's talking to them about it and then also doing the work yourself to make, your side of the friendship work. That doesn't mean that they don't have work themselves to do. Have the conversation, see what happens. If they don't change, reevaluate their role in your life. Again, you don't have to cut them off, but they might have a different role in your life. They might be, to your point, Cherry, they might be that friend that all right, you know what? I'm just going to hang out with you at the thing, at the bar, at the party, or, I'll reach out every once in a while, just check and see how you're doing. But, as far as personal life goes, maybe just not disclose as much as you usually do and see what happens. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anything else? No?
No.
All right. Well, I guess we'll consider that one closed then. So, there we go. Okay. And so our next question, it was a write-in question.
Ooh, we got one.
Yay! And just to remind folks out there, if you have a question that you want answered on this show, you can email me at roxyfreefall@gmail.com or, and this is a plug, for our Instagram page, Pizza, Beer, and Life.
Yes.
You can go ahead, like us on Instagram, and you can send us a direct message through there as well. And for a chance to have your question answered right here on an upcoming program. So, that being said, our this month's question is, I live in an amazing neighborhood which I adore. It's within a larger city that is new to me, and the friends whom I've made are all within this neighborhood. The problem I have is I feel like I'm stuck in the same place sometimes. Sorry.
Did I write this?
No. I could have. I think all of us that live here in Hamden probably could have written this. I have so many things around me, but I find myself staying within the same neighborhood all the time. How do I branch out? Well, as hold on. Well, I mean, like, as somebody who asks this question all the time, and has been trying to figure out how to do it myself, I'll do my best to answer this. I don't know. Do you have any initial thoughts before I start diving in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you've experienced this with me.
Right.
Oh
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I mean, as a gay woman,
Yeah.
single,
Yeah.
I feel like I can get stuck in that, like, it's always the same people. Love my friends, absolutely adore my friends, but all either coupled up or straight. So it's like,
Right. Yeah.
I'm like, not, like I said, I adore my friends. I just started following pages on Facebook, queer Facebook pages, ones that are strictly geared towards like get-togethers for the LGBTQ community.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to Google it,
Right.
Like, you just kind of just do it, like. That's what I did, I took a leap, not that I was really great at it, because I was kind of like,
Yeah, but you still put yourself out there.
Right,
But
yeah.
that's the point.
And I would do it again.
Right. Well, and I think that's the thing. Find what you did was, and I'll generalize it a little bit more as the, straight woman in the room, is find your niche.
Yeah.
Find what you want to get involved in. For you, it was, more of queer community, right? For me, it might be for me, it shows, right? So I follow the majority of the venues here in Baltimore and in the DMV and whatnot. And how do I get out? I just go to the show, right? And sometimes that requires, sometimes I go by myself. Yeah. And is that fun? No, but I still, go to the show, and you never know what's going to happen. 9 times out of 10, I'm usually, at the show myself, rocking out myself, and then I go home and that's fine. But every once in a while, I'll meet a couple people whom, I've never met before, and, that's great too. So it's, there's so many different tools at our disposal these days between social media and, regular social media, and then also meetups.
Yeah.
There's, I know for you, softball's huge for you, and I know that's opened up a lot of doors for you.
Yep.
But there's a meetup for and we've said this before, there's a meetup for pretty much anything.
Literally.
So,
Literally.
Yeah, so it's finding that, finding your thing that, or things, plural, you can, you can want to knit, you can want to, play pickleball, you can, why, I don't know. But, I mean, you could.
That's kind of fun. Have you ever tried it?
No, I don't sport.
It's kind of fun. It's very different, but it's kind of fun.
Yeah. Right. No, I understand. But, that being said, pickleball. Or there's even, I know like Baltimore has a huge skating community, right? And they get out of the neighborhood, shockingly enough. Yeah. Point is, there's something for somebody. So, but yes, it is really easy, and especially when you live in a neighborhood, and I'll use Hamden as an example because it's what we know. It's so easy just to get stuck in a neighborhood like this because there is already so much that you can do, so many places that you can go, so many different wonderful people that you can see. But yes, every once in a while, you need to get out of the zip code.
Yeah.
And it's just a matter of, I think the bottom line of it, long story short, too late, is initiative. You have to take that initiative to seek out whatever else is out there that's, to your interest. I mean, if it's archaeology, or museums or, whatever, there's tons of events
Yeah.
around that. Pick a hobby, and I have no doubt there is something that is not in this neighborhood or even in this neighborhood that you can find. No doubt. Something for everybody.
And talk to your friends about it. Who knows? They might be feeling the same way, and you guys can do something together.
Exactly.
Outside of the neighborhood.
Yes. I know that last year my New Year's resolution was to do one thing a month, not one touristy thing a month, not in the neighborhood. And I didn't do anything last year. So I brought it back this year.
Yeah.
And already, like last month, we went to AVAM. I think this month we're trying to hit up the Walters Art Museum. Spring, at baseball games, spring, summer, baseball game, baseball. Lots of baseball this year, but also the zoo, the aquarium, etc. But the point is, it's figure something like that out. Make a plan to, go and do a thing. And to your point, recruit people with you. And if they don't want to go yourself.
Yeah.
Just go. Enjoy. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Just do it. Just do it. I know, and I say that, I recognize that I say that like it's so easy for most people, and I do understand that for some, it's not as easy. Because, you might be an introvert, because, you're shy or something like that. So I do appreciate how for some people it's not as easy just to go and do a thing. And that's where I think social media is actually a really great thing, because you can, connect to certain groups, especially like the meetups and what have you. Or go to like a pickup game or something and just watch. You don't even have to interact, but there are options out there, and also, like you said, talk to your friends.
Yeah.
That you already have. They might be wanting to do that too. So, anything else to add to that?
No.
All right. Wow. Consider that one closed too. Woo! Wow, we holy shit, we're actually like almost on time.
Yeah.
Wow, I should not have done that. That was that was not a happy gesture. I apologize. Anyway, all right, so just have another drink. This is great. I'm actually really shocked that we're still on this first beer.
Well, I'm trying to pace myself because it's 7.3.
All right, good point.
I'm a little person.
Ooh. All right, wait. I need to revisit the review. I just realized something. I don't know if you caught it. It has to be consumed cold.
Yes. It says.
No, but there's a reason. Is because mine is starting to come down in temperature, and that tartness punches you in the face.
I don't mind it.
If it's not, see, I just got it.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yeah, it's still good.
Yes.
But that tartness, all of a sudden, I just got like a of it right in my face.
Yeah.
All right. So technically, we're at the end of the show. And so, here's our announcement, folks. This is our last episode in the kitchen. So look at it now. Make sure, you get everything you need, because, so with that, this is the last episode in the kitchen. This is season 1, episode 6. And so with that, it's also going to be the end of season 1, right? So, first off, thank you to everybody who's watched season 1 so far, our pilot season, where we were trying to figure our shit out. And it looks like we still don't know. There. We're getting there. We still don't know what the fuck we're doing, but anyway, but we know what we're doing enough that we have a new location for you starting next month, and that is going to be Atomic 8 Bar in Atomic Books right here in Hampton. It's on Falls Road, and we are so excited for the opportunity. Ben and Rachel are so kind and so generous to allow us to tape future episodes at 8 Bar. So, we're very excited about the partnership.
Yes.
And we are really looking forward to, our future with them and seeing where it goes. And so we thought it was just a really good fit with 8 Bar, considering they have some of the best local and craft beers that you can get. And they always have a really great selection. And so we're really looking forward to seeing what happens there. So starting next month, you will see a new background.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's going to be a very different background, very different setup. So, so this is the last one in the kitchen. That's the big announcement. Hey! Woo! So, but yes, we want to thank all of y'all.
To the bookstore.
Through the bookstore. We finally got a piece of the pie. Anyway, don't make me laugh. I'm going to die. All right. So, but yes, that's the big announcement. So we're very, very excited. And we hope that you will continue to watch us as we start our new adventure over at Atomic 8 Bar within Atomic Books here in Hampden. So, like I said, that starts next month. But until then, we want to thank you again for watching this first season of Pizza, Beer, and Life. A very short season, but it's our pilot season. So thank you very much for watching. Thank you for putting up with all of the technical stuff, especially in that first episode. And, we are really looking forward
to just putting up with us.
Well, yeah, we can be a lot. So, but hey.
Yeah.
We're cute. At least we're pretty. So, on that note, we are going to say goodbye, and we will see you next month with an all-new episode, all-new location, all-new beer, and all-new advice. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, and be kind to each other, most importantly. So, cheers!
Get some cherry pie.
Get some cherry pie. Cherry pie! Oh, boy! Sancho. Oh.